bit for those of you who are interested in thinking about going into e-commerce, or who know of people who are in e-commerce, right, and trying to kind of figure it out, like the do's, the don'ts, all that good stuff. So y'all know I'm always ready and open to help, give advice when I have some time, and just help you guys, you know, with everything you're trying to do. Because at the end of the day, guess what? We're all trying to accomplish stuff. So let me tell y'all, I got on this little dress. I got my hat on, honey, with some braids up under here. I got my flats on, child. Listen, I'm down here to work, okay? So first of all, you have to be willing to work in your business. You have to be willing to do that.
What is up, y'all? It's your girl, Brand New, and honey, I am back in the building this time, honey. I'm back. Did you miss me? Did you miss me, honey, is the question. I'm sure you did. Miss Robinson missed you guys. I love you. Boo, boo. Anyways, honey, do you hear that, Destiny? This is coming from a woman that works in her business, honey. Okay, because Destiny, it just looked like she be at the hair store standing around, you know, just trying to see if a few customers is gonna come on in and buy some hair, buy some gel, maybe get a perm that day. You know, it's just, that's what it's giving, Destiny, okay? That's what you give, girl. You need to learn from Miss Melody SHARI. So Melody, honey, she gonna tell us all about running a successful e-commerce business. And guess what, honey? Miss Robinson is here for it, honey. School me, baby. Okay, come on, Melody girl. She looks so cute, you guys, in her little blue jean dress. I loved it, honey. Come on.
So many times people start businesses and everybody just wants to be a boss. Everybody just wants to be like, I'm the person who tells everybody what to do, and I'm the person who gets to sit back while everybody else does stuff for me, and I'm just gonna pay them. No, you have to be willing to work your business yourself. Have to, especially in the beginning stages, right? Because things are gonna happen automatically, but your goal should be to eliminate as many of those mistakes, as many of those, trial and error experiences as much as possible as you can, because your brand is on the line. Your name is on the line. And remember, it ain't gonna be perfect no matter what. Stuff is gonna happen no matter what. But how awesome for those things to be limited because you are working your business. How awesome, okay? So don't be so caught up on I want to be the boss, all that kind of stuff, right? So I ain't gonna be doing nothing. Y'all go do it. No, I literally today, I worked this morning, and then after that, I have literally been helping. We've been unboxing stuff. A lot of product came in. We've been unboxing. Then we began boxing and sending out orders, right? Doing all of that good stuff. And that's just the process. And we still have plenty of orders left to do. But I want you guys, so for one, to know, be willing to work your business. Be willing to get down and dirty.
You hear that, coleslaw? Okay, while you over there on the bench, while you over there swimming, okay, with the kitties. Okay, work your business, sis.
Whenever I started in property preservation, so y'all know I was teaching first, and then from there, we had started a lawn care business. We started the lawn care business, I think actually after we started a cleaning business. We had a cleaning business, we had a lawn care business, and then we went into property preservation. And I literally was out there cutting yards, cleaning homes, changing locks if need be, whatever needed to happen. I was a part of that process to make sure it got done. And I think that alone, like I said, being in the mix is what sets your business up for success. So when people say, oh, well, how did the business go to $1 million in 3 years, multi-million in 5? Because the quality of work, the quality of what I was giving to my client or my customer was great because I was a part of the process. So you have to be willing to do that. And I put on my story today, don't despise small beginnings. Small beginnings are amazing because it gives you the opportunity and room for God to grow you to where He wants you to be. So small beginnings, don't feel like everything has to be perfect and you've got to have all this, all of this in order for you to start your business. No, you don't. Get to work. Just get to work, y'all. Get moving and everything else will fall in place and it will come. I promise. Do I think I'm going to be down here in this room forever? Absolutely not. We already manifesting bigger than that. However, I'm enjoying this process and showing it to you guys so y'all can see where 7th Avenue started. And then when it gets to where I know it's going, you guys will have seen that entire process. And hopefully it encourages you and lets you know that you can do it too. So this is what I'm going to talk to y'all about while I'm packing up stuff. I'm going to be working now. I'm going to tell y'all I got to work. I'm going to talk to y'all. But I'm going to give y'all some hints and secrets on stuff I got to work too. So, first of all, where am I? Here they go. Yes, child. First of all, website for e-commerce. If you're trying to sell anything, my recommendation is Shopify. Okay? If you're trying to sell something, Shopify is amazing. You upload your products. You upload how much the products are. And you can put the count in, like how many you have on hand. And Shopify does all of these amazing charts to show you every month, like what your income is coming in, what it is you're spending out. And with Shopify, you also can print your labels. So like right now, see how I got my labels? You can print your labels through Shopify. So when your orders are coming in, when you're ready to do shipment, you can print your labels with them. And the machine I have is it's the 4XL something. Hold on. I'm going to tell y'all. Oh, okay. So, yeah, I'm going to give y'all some little secrets today. I have the DYMO XL label printer. That's what I use. DYMO label printer. And I'm doing a toner, cleanser, and moisturizer. I'm going to need a big envelope. Okay, so.
Now, really quickly, guys, have any of you all tried Melody Skincare? Let me know. Put your results in the comments if you have tried it. If you like it, let me know.
Anyway, it's amazing. You hook it up to your computer. When you get ready to print your labels, Shopify will print them right on out for you, and then you can start packing your stuff. You pay for the labels, and you actually get a discount on your postage by using Shopify. So you actually, get a discount for your postage. Where's that card? Here we go. Let's see what else. Okay, so for packaging material, I order from Uline. U-L-I-N-E. Okay? Uline. U-L-I-N-E. This is where I get these from. So these are like bubble mailers. And as you can see, the process is not hard at all. Keeping it moving. But, yeah. I gotta do a bundle. Wait a minute. Okay. I'm learning this very thing as we speak. Yes. Come on now. Follow your gut. That's right. That's right. It's called your intuition. And I'll tell y'all right now, women, we have a special kind of intuition, okay? Listen. We have a special kind of intuition. Sometimes you're just moving that you ain't hearing it or feeling it because you're just going. You're just going. Because as a woman, you got so many things you're trying to take care of. Let me tell you something. When you sit your butt down and let God start revealing some things to you, listen. It's in those silent moments. I tell y'all, I will spend sometimes days in my home, no television on. I don't even like to watch television like that. I never have. It has to be a mood thing for me. Like I watch a series, but I'm gonna watch the series like back to back. I'm gonna binge watch it. But I haven't even done that in a while. But anyway, sometimes I like to be here. No TV, no radio, none of that. Just quiet, silence, and resting. And what people don't understand is You know, when you're sick, people tell you to rest because you know that resting heals the body. Resting also heals the mind and the spirit. And sometimes, there it is, looking for that toner. Sometimes you have to rest so your mind and your spirit can heal. That's all it's doing. It's healing itself. Let the body do what the body is meant to do. I'm going to tell you right now, I get my rest when I feel it. And 9 times out of 10, I was talking to somebody today. I'm going to tell y'all this. I was talking to somebody today. And they were like, you know, they said, I don't let a lot of people around me because I don't do well. I pick up on energies a lot. Oh, I need some more of this. Oh, shoot. Sorry, y'all. They said, you know, I pick up on energies a lot, and it's just hard for me to have people in my space. And they said, but they were like, you have such a peace. They were like, you have such a peace about you, like, and I was like, you know what? I said, the thing is, I worked to get to this point. I was like, I worked to get to the place where I'm happy, where I'm at peace, where I wake up feeling good every day. I said, it didn't just happen overnight. I said, I had to do the work. And I was like, you know what? Then I told them this story. I said, I went today to go get my license for my car, my tag, for my car. Because, you know, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I knew that temporary tag had expired, but I didn't care. I was like, ain't nobody gonna pull me over. They better not pull me over. They pull me over, shoot. I'm gonna make like I'm crying or something. I'm gonna get out that ticket. But anyway, so I finally went and got my tag today, and I was like, you know what? I walked in there, and you gotta go through security. They gotta, you know, put your bag and stuff through the little machine, metal detector. So I walked in the place, and I was like, hi. Walked through. And one of the sheriffs in the front, he was like, older guy, he was like, hey, don't be coming in here doing all that smiling. And I was like, why can't I smile? I said, it takes more muscles to frown than smile. And they were like, we don't allow all that smiling in here. I said, well, I smile. So then I went to the machine. You have to walk to this machine and type in what you're there for so you can get a number. So I was at the machine, looking, clicking, clicking. Then he said, hey, ain't no dancing in here. I said, ain't no dancing? But my point is, when you are in a place where you are just at peace and you have chosen peace for your life and you are happy, man, that stuff radiates. It radiates. And people can feel it. You know what I'm saying? People can feel it. And I think if I posted or said something earlier today about, maybe it was today, just about taking care of your soul. Taking care of your soul. Making sure your soul is well. All is well in my soul, baby. Listen, that's what you got to get to that point. Oh, this is a duo. What question y'all got? What's up, LA? In the house? Huh? LA. Y'all, I'm gonna get it. See how he did it? Let me tell y'all something. Look. See that it's stack going right on down. Of course, I'm gonna give y'all about 3 minutes. And I got something to go. Woo, let's see. What y'all got? Georgia, thank you. When will the lip gloss be released? Stay tuned. Follow Posner Cosmetics because that's what we're gonna put it there. Please save this live. Nope, I ain't saving no lives. I'm gonna tell you right now, I ain't gonna save this live. If you weren't taking notes, honey, you weren't taking no notes, you missed out because I'm not saving it. Arkansas. Melody, what you doing? I've been working. Any advice for anyone thinking about divorce? Okay, so if you're thinking about divorce, what I would say is just consider everything. You know what I'm saying? Don't move or make decisions off of emotions is what I'll say. So if you're into it right now, y'all mad at each other right now, y'all ain't feeling each other right now, don't be like, okay, I'm about to go get a divorce. I think that decisions like that should be made whenever you are really in your most calm space. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you don't want to make a decision like that off of emotions. You know what I mean? So that's what I would say.
All right, you guys, we have Melody also taking some time, honey, to talk to, a fan or two. So let's see how that goes.
How are you doing? Hi. Can you hear me? You can't hear me? I think everybody else can hear me, so it might be your volume. Well, how you doing?
Girl, I just want to say hi. I love you.
Aw, thank you.
Girl.
So, what's your name?
Melody, on that Shirley Cherry.
Shirley?
Shirley Cherry.
Shirley Cherry. Hi, well, nice to meet you. You're so beautiful.
From Columbia, South Carolina.
Yes, I love it. Hey.
Hey, Melody, I just want to get on that TV show one day with you.
Uh-huh.
Because I'm your ride or die, girl.
Well, I appreciate you. Thank you.
And you stay focused.
Yes, ma'am.
And you do your thing. You a lady, girl. You a lady. You a lady of the night. You a lady, girl. Keep doing what you're doing.
Well, I don't know if I want to be a lady of the night.
Not the lady of the night, but you know what I mean? You're the lady on the show, girl. You got the show. You got it popping, Melody. You got it popping.
Well, thank you so much. I appreciate your support. Thank you for your prayers, your positive energy. You are absolutely beautiful. Thank you for joining my live today.
And just keep doing what you're doing.
Yes, ma'am.
Love you, girl.
Oh, love you too. Thank you.
Oh, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Wasn't she beautiful, y'all? She was so pretty. Shirley Cherry from South Carolina. Yes. I see y'all laughing faces, and I know why y'all laughing. Y'all heard what I said. Oh my gosh, I cracked myself up. I work really, really hard. I really do. I work really, really, really hard to keep my energy up and to protect my peace and to stay in a space where I am able to do all the things that I need to do. I will say that for me, the fact that I have 4 children, multiple businesses, many things that I'm a part of and that I do that require a whole melody, WHOLE, a whole melody, pushes me to make sure that I'm striving to be at 100%. There are people depending on me to be at 100%. For one, my children, right? Because if I'm not at 100% and I'm not able to perform and do the things I need to do to make money and to, provide, then that affects them. I have a team of people. A lot of times people take management for granted. Like, y'all know I always talk about my manager, Dawn. People take management for granted. They take their team for granted. I look at it like this. I have a team that's depending on me to perform and to operate at 100% because if I ain't doing what I need to do, then they ain't getting a check. You know what I'm saying? So there's a responsibility, and I see it, and I know it. I recognize it. There's a responsibility when you start thinking about all the people who are attached to you that God has put in your life, has put in your path, people who believe in you, people who, are putting down their selfish, whatever, dreams, goals, or things they may want to do to help you achieve your goals, right? It's only fair for you to wake up every day and give 100%. Because when you eat, they eat. So I do. I'm very particular. I work super hard to make sure that I'm in the space that I need to be in so that I can operate in my fullest potential, so that I can have clarity, so that I can have peace of mind, clarity, and just able to do and move like I need to move, because I realize that there are people that are depending on me or who are depending on me. And there are people that I'm responsible for that are a part of my life and my purpose. So yeah, that's how I think. That's how I move. Hey, James Womack used to always talk about you in a good light. Oh, yes. So a part of my management team, James Womack, amazing guy, passed away from COVID. I think it was last year. Yeah, last year. I love James. James was amazing, easy to work with, a delight to work with, and definitely was a part of that team making things happen. So we miss him. You know, listen, let me just say this. I dropped some of my other single. It's already done. I will say this. I have taught myself how to move when my spirit has me to move. And I've learned how to do that. I've almost mastered it. That goes from when to say certain things, when not to, because I ain't gonna lie, I used to be one of those people, shoot. Well, y'all know, if y'all been watching Love and Marriage Huntsville since 2018, honey, y'all know I jumped to the internet quick back in the days. Thank God for growth. But no, I used to be, right? Just like, you say, what? Yeah, that's how I used to be. But in my isolation, in desiring to be in elevation and in a desire to grow, and a desire in learning that self-control is one of the biggest things you can master, including your tongue, controlling your tongue. I have just learned, like, to not move until my spirit tells me to move. So it don't matter. Like, I will not do anything until I feel it, until I feel like, okay, now. And then but my team knows, when I get that go, when I get that now, there's nothing nobody can say to tell me any differently. So I tell people all the time, you have to be in tune with yourself. You have to be in tune with your spirit. And you have to be willing to listen and be obedient. This was a few nights ago, actually. I literally sat out here on my porch, and I was very emotional. I'll be honest. You know, y'all already know I share all of my pieces with you guys. I'll just give y'all the good. I give y'all all of it. And I was very emotional. And the reason being is because I felt a heaviness in the sense of people. And how far gone we are when it comes to life, valuing people, appreciating people, and how there are so many people out here who are genuine, who have good intentions, who are true to who they truly are, I guess I will say, and are just good people, right? And a lot of times, those people get taken for granted, and it breaks my heart. It breaks my heart. I see it. I consider myself one of those people. I have other people that I'm connected to, who I see are just truly good freaking people. And they get screwed over. They get taken advantage of. And sometimes, I don't know, it was the other night, it was just heavy on me, just like, dang, like.
You know what's weird, you guys, that she's saying that? I literally just was having these thoughts. Like, why do people screw over good people that try to help them, that love them, that have did nothing but try to be there for them? That really, was in my head. And, all I have to say about that is a lot of people, they don't love themselves. So you can love people, you guys, all day. You could do nice things for people. You could try to get people to believe in themselves. You could be a good friend to somebody. But if they don't love themselves, if they don't feel worthy, they are not going to be good to you. And what people have to remember is we all have a relationship with ourselves first before we have a relationship with anybody else. So what I think is the most important relationship you could ever have is the one that you have with self. Really loving yourself, really accepting yourself. That way, when good people come around that actually love you and pour into you, you can properly receive it. There have been people that I've seen, they try to love people that have did nothing but dog and disrespect them, cheat on them, and they just have so much loyalty towards that type of person. And when you have that much loyalty towards that type of person, you are saying and demonstrating how you feel about yourself. You're saying to yourself, I'm not worthy of somebody being faithful to me. I'm not worthy of somebody being honest with me and, trying to show me a good time and trying to be a good friend. So really look at it like that. Try not to personalize it when people treat you bad. Because really what it is it's a reflection on that person and how they feel about themselves. That's what I've come to learn.
Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? Why are we so removed from pure love and just pure intentions? And it just, I don't know, it just can be a lot. But what I will say is on this journey of life, you have to learn. You have to learn. You have to be willing to grow. You have to make sure that your soul is evolving. Like, you can't play about your soul. I tell people all the time, there is just some things I'm just not going to do because I ain't about to release that into the universe so it can come back on me. I'm just not going to do it. So you have to take care of your soul. You know what I'm saying? You have to take care of your soul. And so many people just walking every day, going through the motions, doing this, doing that, no conscious, doing whatever, and just taking up space and air, if I can be.
Coleslaw and hook-headed. I'm just saying, she didn't say no names, honey, but Miss Robinson had to say the names.
Like, honest. Just taking up space and air and just so far removed from, I think, what we were created to be. And so it's tough sometimes. And sometimes you just sit back and you think, especially like I said, if you talk to your friends or people who are connected to you and you're hearing about different things they're going through or that's happening in their lives, and you're just like, dang, golly. So I just had this conversation with my daughter today. People have totally taken advantage of me. Because I'm a good person and it hurts so bad. Yeah, people do it. Oh my gosh, Brent! I see you just joined. Hi, Brent. Happy birthday. Oh, Chanda, how are you?
I'm good.
Happy Thursday.
Same to you. I have been following you and Martell, since day one.
Mm-hmm.
And remember, I was the one in your inbox, and that's one thing that a lot of people don't notice, but you reply to almost everything that I sent to you, and that has to be a lot. And that's noted. It's so personable. Mm-hmm. And I was telling you and Martell about how I've been married almost 30 years.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I mean, it's been up and down, but you know what I'm saying? It's, when you are committed to making it last and making it right and doing things that you need to do to keep it going. But I didn't really come to say that. I just came to let you know that even in my age and how I'm, as older than you, I am inspired by you, and a lot of young people look up to you. A lot of mothers look up to you. A lot of married females that are now going through a divorce look up to you, you know, to just keep going. Like I look at you, and I could be sick some days. I could not feel well, but I look at you and how you keep going no matter what.
Wow.
You keep pushing, and that is so remarkable, Melody. You are just a true light, and I love you like I know you personally.
That is so amazing, you guys, that Melody really touches people like that. That's really amazing. I'm about to cry over here. Okay, yes, Miss Robinson has a soft heart. Okay.
Thanks.
So I just want to
you know, I think that when you understand and accept what your purpose work is in life, you know, it's easy. It's easy for me to take the time to, you know, write people back in my DMs, or, you know, read and someone writes me and they're having a bad day, and just drop, even if it's only a quick second, to drop an encouraging word, right? You just never know how you may positively impact someone and change the rest of their day. So for me, you know, that's part of purpose work for me. So I'm glad that you've been able to, you know, be a part of this platform, and it has helped you and encouraged you, and hopefully, you know, helped you through your everyday life journey, because that's what it's all about. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It has.
Yay! Well, it's so nice to meet you.
You too. I've been rocking with y'all since the beginning, and I love you, girl. So just
Thank you.
Keep going.
And keep praying for me. I'm gonna be praying for you.
Okay, thank you.
All right, thank you. Y'all, wasn't she beautiful? Yes, I love whenever people get to come on the live. Wasn't she beautifully posed? So sweet and soft-spoken. Have you encouraged anyone today? Have you given anyone a positive word today? Have you put a smile on someone's face? As a matter of fact, have you smiled today? Have you, so many people walk around with frowns on their faces, and they seem and look unhappy, and you know, like, but if we start to think about these things consciously, right, and choose to do different. Like I text someone the other day, said, hey, remember, when you wake up and make the decision to smile. Once you do that enough, you will train your mind to do that. It will become a part of your life and your every morning that you're waking up smiling. I had to do that. I worked. That's why I tell people, I didn't just get to where I am right now. I put in work. I made it my business that, you know what, when I wake up, I'm going to put a smile on my face every day. Now I do it without even having to think about it. But you have to train yourself. And if you've been through things, you have to retrain yourself. You have to reinvent, retrain, reteach. Especially if your brain, your emotions, all that, you've gone through trauma. You have to break out of that, then reteach yourself how to live instead of in trauma, in abundance, in joy, in happiness. And I worked hard to do that. I still work hard on it every day. I ain't done. Like, I'm still working hard on it, but I am very thankful to God that I am where I am. I'm super thankful. When I tell my friends that all the time, sometimes I'm like, y'all, I'm just so thankful to God. Like, I'm so thankful to God that I am where I am mentally, emotionally, and yeah, but it took work. It took work. You have to be committed. You have to be dedicated. You have to be determined, and you have to literally make up your mind and reteach yourself after traumatic experiences. You have to reteach yourself. Oh, this is what happiness feels like. This is what peace feels like. Oh, this is what joy feels like, right? This is what it means to smile. Like, you have to teach yourself all of that when you've gone through things. So, but you can do it. Let me see. What if you naturally look mean? Because I naturally look mean. Okay, so if you naturally look mean, okay, so let's address this. If you naturally look mean, know that that's how people are probably going to naturally receive you. So if that's not you, again, you're going to have to put in the work and the effort to come off as more friendly naturally. So again, that goes back to working those smiling muscles, getting yourself, doing it consciously at first, making the effort. Then it becomes subconscious and you ain't even got to think about it and you'll just be doing it. So if you want to be received as someone who's not mean but who's friendly, then you're going to have to work on that. You got to work on it. Life after heartbreak. Absolutely. A heartbreak should not be the end of the world, because it's not the end of the world. As long as you have breath in your body, there's a purpose and a reason that you're here. There's a purpose and a reason that you're here. And you have to figure that out. And then you have to begin to walk and operate in that purpose. Period. Y'all got, I'm learning and still learning. Wonderful. Are you dating? So y'all ask me this question all the time, and I feel like I give y'all the answer all the time. Like literally on my Ask Mail, I got that question so many times, and I answered it I think twice. So let me be very clear. Once I walked away from my marriage, yes, I have dated. Of course I have. That was over 2 years ago. Absolutely, I've been out on dates, okay? Am I currently dating? Am I currently dating? My battery thing came up. The answer is no. But have I dated since I walked away from my marriage? Yes. Would I date should it make sense? Yes. Potentially. But right now, no, I am not. I think we have to get to a point where we're not dependent on other people to make us happy, and let society make us feel like you have to have someone romantically in your life to be happy, to be whole, and all of that. Don't get me wrong, love is beautiful. Love is beautiful. Marriage is beautiful. But what's even more beautiful to me, and what's even more challenging, that if you can actually master this, it's bigger, is self-love.
That's right, girl. Mm-hmm.
That, if you can master that, that's bigger to me than all of the other.
And really quickly, guys, I just want to say this. I remember in my 20s, I was very much so defined by if I had a boyfriend. I was one of them people. I looked at a relationship to make me happy. Now, I've always been independent. I've always been very much so a loner. And I was never like a codependent. I need somebody up under me every 5 minutes. It wasn't like that. It was just, yeah, life is good, but it'd be, a little bit better if I just had somebody. I really used to feel that way. And then I believe in my late 20s, I got into my last relationship. And what I loved about that relationship, even though, it's done, is I maintained who I was. And I was still, by myself, and, I could hang out by myself and do my own thing and feel good and comfortable and then be with the person and then be by myself. And do you see what I'm saying? Whereas it seemed like before in my relationships, like in my 20s, the guy just wanted to be up under me all the time. And, no, I need my space. I need to figure out who I really am. And I feel like I have definitely have found out, what really works for me. I'm not somebody that needs to be married. I don't need nobody up under me all the time. I love companionship. But I have a damn good time, by myself. And I'm not defined, like Melody says, by, society and, you ain't nobody unless you got a man and you got all these kids and, all of that is good, but you got to be happy by yourself first. And then you can really, enjoy, another person. And if you want to get married, you get married. I think what's going to always keep me from getting married is, you can't really convince another person to do certain things. They have to really have it within them. And I know me, I get kind of annoyed and impatient with people because Brandy be like, it's go time. Where the other person may be, well, I don't do good with that. And I will just be done with that and start, going my own way, working on stuff. So I think marriage is good if you could find somebody that's really on your level. Even a relationship, if that person is on your level, they're willing to grow, they're willing to learn and challenge themselves. I found a lot of people, they don't really want to do that. They just kind of want to be with you because you look good. They may not want to do their spiritual work, which is really what we all are here for. And we have to remember that whether we are in a relationship or not. So when you partner with whoever you partner with, just be careful. Watch that person's energy. Watch what they stand for. Watch how they treat their friends. Okay? Really pay attention to that, because that may be the way they treat you later on. So be careful with that.
I kind of have a lot of things that I'm working on, that I'm doing. So you have to be honest with where you are too. Are you and Stormy still friends? Absolutely. Yes, ma'am.
Where the hell is Stormy?
Yes, we are. Stepmother is North Lanier. It sure is.
All right, you guys, that's all I have to say about that. Y'all get down in the comments, honey. Let Miss Robinson know what you thought about this here video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I am your girl, Brand New, and I will check you guys out in the next video.